But for kids younger than 16, they can't get vaccinated. There's no vaccine approved for kids. That leaves some parents feeling kind of left behind in the return to normal. Our 13 News reporter Richard Bodie spoke to parents about how they have managed.
For parents, the balancing act between work and family has been a logistical nightmare.
10 minutes ago, I just got a call that my youngest daughter, someone tested positive in her grade, so I have to go pick her up and bring her home and quarantine her for 10 to 14 days, and my other kid is going to be in school.
Peter Dunn's day suddenly changed, but it's more than that.
You look at that schedule and you have to plan now 2 weeks out.
His predicament, though, isn't unique.
She has actually had to quarantine, I think, 3 times.
Erin Fisher says she's lucky her job as a psychology professor has allowed her to work remote, but she still had to quarantine because of her daughter. In fact, our Tuesday Facebook post asking if students had to quarantine got more than 100 answers. Most parents said it was difficult when that exposure call can come at any time.
If I need to jump and go somewhere, who can watch the kids? Are the kids old enough to stay home by themselves? Do they have phone access in case of emergencies?
For the Fishers, the creation of a quarantine plan was born.
I would place her food by the door, and then I would text her. And then I would go up the stairs and she would open the door and get her food.
Fisher says the pandemic forced her to be stricter with her 17-year-old daughter to protect them both.
When she got the second shot, I almost burst into tears because that was like the final feeling of we made it.
But for Dunn, both his kids are under the age of 16, causing a waiting game with the vaccine.
Currently, Pfizer and Moderna are seeking approval for a 12 to 15 age group. I suspect that's going to be approved before school starts.
Still leaving state line families of younger kids feeling left behind. For your 13 Weather Authority, Richard Bodie, 13 News.
Dr. Rank says if it's been 2 weeks since you've been fully vaccinated, you don't need to quarantine or get tested if your child is exposed to COVID-19.